Izzy, and welcome back to the channel, I guess. But in today's video, we are going to be doing another Rick Riordan video. Now, my other Rick Riordan video, where I ranked every single book he's ever written and also told you how to read them, which I'll leave up in the cards, has reached 1,000 views, which is wild because I literally made that video for my sole own enjoyment, because I wanted an excuse to reread every book he's ever written and then make a whole video rambling about how much I love his books. So it's weird to me that that's my most popular video, because I literally didn't think anyone would want to watch it. But in honour of that, I was going to do a video ranking Rick Riordan characters, like just his general characters from all his series. I will give credit to a reader's world, because while I had planned to do this video before she did it, she did make a wonderful tier maker with all the pictures, and I am very grateful for her doing that work because my hands are not up to standard. So yeah, we're gonna work with her tier maker. Shout out to Julia for helping me out. And yeah, she did do the video, and now I'm doing it in honour of Rick Riordan because he deserves it. And apparently you like my Rick Riordan content, and that's what I'm here for. So we're gonna get started on the tier maker. I have my laptop like next here, so I keep looking there, that's because that's where my laptop is. So yeah, let's get started. I have named my tiers ranking because Julia just used letters, but I thought let's get a bit jazzy with it. So at the top we've got deserves to be a god. This is a character that's so great, I want to pray to them. They're so powerful, they're so inspiring that they get to be a god, because that's just how good they are. They're my favourites, they're the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop. They're incredible. Then we've got allowed demigod status. That means I still love them and I still think they're super cool, and that they should be like the daughter or son of a really cool god like Zeus or Poseidon or Athena. You know, they're still up there. They're still great. Then we've got minor demigod status. They're still allowed to be the child of like Iris or something. You know, a kind of minor god that no one really cares about, but they're still cooler than average. Then we've got human. They're just average, they're bland, they don't have any flavour, they're just humans, you know. And then we've got doesn't deserve human status. That means they suck so much they don't even deserve human status. I just hate them. So we're gonna get started on these characters. I'm sure you'll disagree with me on some things, but you know what? It's the correct opinion. So we're going to start off with Percy Jackson, the real icon. He's incredible. Deserves to be a god, for sure. Like, absolutely deserves to be a god. Sorry if this is slightly shaky. My camera and the laptop are on the same table, and it's going to get a bit shaky, but you know what, we're just working with what we've got. So then we've got Sally, Percy's mum. She's a real MVP. I love her. She deserves the world. So she should be allowed demigod status because she could take over the world. We love her. Then we've got Paul. I mean, he can be minor demigod status. Like, he's pretty cool. Like, you know, he's not blowing me away, but he's solid. He like helped out a lot, so shout out to Paul. Then we've got Annabeth. We all know I am Annabeth, or I wish I was. Annabeth, the love of my life, let's be real. We all know how much I love Annabeth. Like, just watch my favourite characters video and you'll see. Then we've got Magnus Chase, and while I love Magnus, he's great. He's too much of a Gryffindor. He's truly a Gryffindor. It gets on my nerves. I'm like, Magnus, you've done enough Gryffindoring. Like, just stop Gryffindoring. We get it. So I love him, but he's not quite god status. He's demigod status because he's just a bit extra at times. Then we've got Alex. Now, does Alex deserve to be a god? They kind of do, but am I then gonna have too many gods? we're gonna put them in allowed demigod status for now. They may move up to god status depending how we're feeling, but I love Alex so much. They're such a cool character. Literally, they could punch me and I'd thank them. Like, literally, like no joke. And would I give up my life for them? Yes. Then we've got Samira. She's solid. We love her. But do we love her enough? Yes, we do. She's making it into demigod status. Oh, but do I love her as much as Alex? No. You know what? We're moving Paul down to human because he's just not cool enough, and Samira is going in minor demigod status because she's cool and I love her, but I just love Alex more. So they can't be in the same tier. Maybe if I move Alex up to god, she can move into demigod state. We're not sure. They're there for now. Then we've got Talia from the Percy Jackson series again, and I love Talia, but like, would I lay down my life for them? No, I would not. So they're going in minor demigod status. Like, she's cool, but she's not cool enough to make it into the big leagues because I just didn't connect with her enough. Like, I needed more of her to truly fall in love with her. I think if like she had her own book, she could maybe even make it to god status, but I just didn't get enough flavour from her. Then we've got Jason. Like, do we allow him human status? I'll give him human because, like, I don't actively hate him, but, like, I don't like him. Oh, but now I feel bad for Paul because Paul is definitely better than Jason, but Jason can't, because Paul is definitely better than Jason, but Paul is not as good as Talia and Samira. God, this ranking is hard. Okay, we're leaving Jason there for now. He might have to go to below human. Then we've got Piper. I love Piper, but again, would I lay down my life for her? No. So she's going in minor demigod status. Then we've got Frank. Frank I would lay down my life for 100%. So he gets to go into demigod status. As well as Hazel, love her, we stan her, she's an icon, we love her. And also Nico. Or does he go in minor? No, I want to protect Nico, so he's going to go in demigod status. I mean, if you haven't read any of these books, I'm not sure this makes sense, but I mean, I'm kind of assuming you know these characters, I hope so. Nico, like, I just love Hazel, Frank, like in The Son of Neptune, the trio of Percy, Frank and Hazel honestly saved my life. Like, we were so blessed with that book because they are such an underrated trio. Like, I love Grover, Annabeth and Percy. They're a great trio, but Percy, Hazel and Frank are underrated, and I will die on that hill. Then we've got Bianca, Nico's sister. She's only in the Titan's Curse, right? Like, she is not in it much. And like, I feel maybe if we got some more like sibling duo time with her and Nico, like maybe I would like her more. But as of now, she's just is she as bad as Jason? We're gonna have to make a new category. We're making a new category. Okay, as you can see, I've added a new row that's blandest human. Like, they're not quite as bad as doesn't deserve to be human, but they're not as good as human. They're just too bland. And Bianca gets to be in the human category because I feel like she had potential. She just didn't get that time to really earn the good spots. Then we have Will Solace, Nico's boyfriend. Would I lay down my life for him? No. So they get to go in minor god status. So they get to go in minor demigod status. I wish I could put him with his boyfriend Nico, but like, he's just not quite allowed demigod status. But he's definitely one of my favourite like side demigods. Like, he's probably my favourite like side demigod because I just love him. Then we have Meg from The Trials of Apollo. I really strongly dislike Meg, but does she deserve to be in the bottom row? She kind of does, but I feel back. She's like a child. I just don't like children, okay? Okay, she gets to go in Blandest Human. We'll allow her to go into Blandest Human, but I just really don't like her. I don't know why, but she just annoys the heck out of me. Then we've got Lester / Apollo, and like, I didn't like Lester in books 1 and 2, but I really love him in books 3 and 4. So he can't make it into allowed demigod status. He's allowed into minor demigod status, because maybe he could redeem himself into full demigod status if he is great in the 5th book, but as of now he's only good in half the books, so he's still only allowed to be in minor demigod status. Then we've got Charles Beckendorf, another side demigod. I just don't care about Charles. Like, sorry Charles, but you're just don't really get any vibes from you. And then we also have Selena, another side demigod, and like, I like her more than Charles, but I don't like her as much as Will, so she's just gonna have to stay in the human category. I do like her though. Then we have the absolute icon that is Leo, and it's like, do we put him in deserves to be a god? Do we? You know what? I've decided Alex is going into deserves to be a god, because I love them so much. Leo, does he deserve to be a god? He kind of does. That might change, but we stand. Then we have Grover. I love Grover. Other people don't like Grover and they're incorrect. So he's definitely going in demigod status, because I would lay down my life for him. That's for sure. Then we have Luke, and it's just like, does he deserve to be a human? I mean, he's kind of a good villain, but also it's just like, get something else to be mad about. Like, honestly, there are worse problems in the world than your problems, Luke. So honestly, I just don't like him, because I think his whole villain origin story is so dumb, because it's like, that would make you want to kill so many people. Like, I don't get it. I don't get him. He doesn't deserve to be a human. Then we have Rachel. I love Rachel. Yeah, she's going in demigod status, because if Rick Riordan killed her, I would revolt. Then we have Tyson, who I want to protect with my entire heart, but like, he's not on Hazel Levesque kind of level, you know? So he's going in minor demigod status, because I love him, but he's just not quite made it into that category. Then we have Coach Hedge, at least I hope that's Coach Hedge, I'm pretty sure that's who it is, and he's like fun, but like, if he died, would I care? Not really. So he's going in human. Like, he's a cool like demigod dad to 7, but he's kind of just like one flavor. He's not got any variation. He's just this one crazy flavor. So like, fun, but there's just not depth. There's no depth, so he just doesn't quite make it. Then we've got Clarice, who was mainly in the original Percy Jackson series. She's not featured that much outside of the first 5 books. And like, I just find her bland. I know some people love her, but like, again, just kind of like one flavour. But do I hate her as much as Meg? I just don't care about her, like, at all. Like, I have no feelings towards her whatsoever, so she's gonna stay in Blandest Human. Then we have Raina, who I actually love, because I feel like I get her. I feel like I get her on like on a level that I don't get some of the other characters. Is she allowed demigod status? She's definitely allowed minor demigod status, because I probably wouldn't cry if she died, so she can't quite make it into demigod status. Then we have Octavian. We all know where he's going. Do I need to explain? Literally every word I read about Octavian makes me want to slap him, punch him, kick him, run him down with my wheelchair, any of the above. I'm ready to fight. And if I had to pick one character out of every single character Rick Riordan has ever written, I will be fighting Octavian. Like, no doubt about it. He's the one I want to punch the most. Like, oh god, I hate him with a burning passion. Like, literally every page he's on, I'm like, literally make it stop. Literally, I want it to end. Make it stop. I am suffering because I hate him so much. To be honest, I feel like he needs his own category just called Hell. But I can't be bothered to make another category, so he'll have to be down there with Luke. Then we have Calypso, and like, she's in the Titans Cut. Is she in the Titans Cut? She's in one of the Percy Jackson books, and then she's in like the Trials of Apollo somewhat. But she's just kind of, I don't really care about her. Like, she's just there, kind of. Like, she's cool enough, but she's not as good. Then we have Carter Kane from the Kane Chronicles, and he's like fun, but I don't really care about him all that much. But I'm going to put him in minor demigod status, as I'm going to put Sadie in there as well. And then there's Amos, who's just kind of there. So he's going to go in blandest human, because I literally remember nothing about him. And I feel like he does, I don't know, bad stuff. Does he? I honestly just don't even know at this point, because I just don't care about him whatsoever. So he's going with the bland humans. Then we have Zia, also from the Kane Chronicles. And she's like, I'm gonna give her human status, but like, she's just okay. Then we have TJ from Magnus Chase and Mallory. They're both human. They can go in human, but like, they're just not interesting enough. They don't have enough flavour. Then we have the real MVPs of Magnus Chase, Blitz and Hearthstone, and they are definitely going in demigod status, because yes, I would die for them, and I would cry if Rick Riordan killed them, so don't try me, Rick, do not try me. And then we have Lavina, the demigod lesbian we all needed in our lives. However, I haven't seen enough of her to truly fall in love with her, so we're going to put her in minor demigod status, because I see the potential. I see the potential for her, and like, I'm ready. Look at that pink hair. Tell me she's not the coolest demigod. Like, fight me. So I think that's my final ranking. Like, is it just Percy, Annabeth, Alex, and Leo that deserve to be a god? Does Hazel make it up there? I'm actually going to move Sally down to minor demigod status, because while we stan her, I don't think I'd cry if she died. Well, I would, just like, because it would hurt Percy. So I would cry for Percy rather than her. And I think that's my final decision. I think I'm pretty happy with how we're looking. Like, yeah, that looks right. So there we go. I have ranked all the Riordan-verse characters that are important, pretty much. If I miss someone out, blame Julia, not me. I'm just kidding. But there's so many characters, you can't include everyone, there's just too many. Sorry if this has been slightly shaky, I'm just working with what I've got, and what I've got is a slightly shaky table. So, you know what, we're just rolling with it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as you enjoyed my last Rick Riordan video ranking all the books. This hopefully should be shorter and a bit more fun, because I'm just, you know, here to roast Octavian and Luke, like, and Jason. They're straight white males. Like, are we surprised that they're in the bland human or doesn't even deserve human status? No. So thank you so much for watching. Like I said, thank you so much for 1,000 views on that other video. That blows my mind, because I literally thought like 5 people were gonna watch it, because I literally didn't think anyone cared. But yeah, if you want to check it out, again, it'll be in the cards. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of the day. Also, I'm super close to 500 subscribers, which is absolutely wild. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe to me. I'd really appreciate it. you'd be the best. And follow me on Instagram. I post a Bookstagram photo every day. Follow me on Goodreads. I post a review of every book I read. And follow me on Twitter, where I tweet random things and cry about Animal Crossing, you know, normal stuff. So yes, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!